over there now.
What?
Sit down.
Tonight we look at most disturbing abandoned building encounters, caught on camera, real moments, real danger. Don't forget to subscribe for more terrifying footage like this. Let's begin. Jared Coker Urbex is a relatively small YouTube channel, where Jared uploads unedited footage of his explorations through abandoned locations across the United States. Since launching the channel in 2020, he's shared over 200 videos documenting various urban exploration adventures. In March 2022, Jared uploaded a new video documenting his visit to a deserted dog treat manufacturing plant located in Wichita, Kansas. The video begins rather quietly, with Jared methodically making his way through the facility. Apart from a few unexplained noises echoing in the background, common in large empty buildings, there doesn't appear to be anyone else inside. Although it's not unusual for people without shelter to use such places for refuge, there were no signs of anyone staying in the factory that day. Jared thoroughly explores the different levels of the building, checking out staircases, offices, and open spaces. At one point, he glances out a window and notices a red vehicle approaching the property. The car passes through the gates and disappears behind the structure, out of his line of sight.
He's gonna go around where I can't see him. Huh. I really do gotta get out of here now. I don't like that.
That's when Jared becomes concerned and decides to leave immediately, suspecting that whoever is in the car may also be entering the factory. Soon, it's confirmed that the person from the red car is indeed making their way toward the factory. Jared cautiously begins searching for a discreet exit, trying to avoid being seen. The presence of the vehicle out of sight only adds to the tension. By the time it's parked, the driver could be anywhere inside or around the building.
Oh God. Someone's right out there. What do I do? I couldn't tell what he was holding.
Moments later, Jared sees someone moving near the front of the factory. From a distance, the individual appears to be holding something, though it's unclear whether it's a flashlight or something more threatening.
Oh my God. Was that a gunshot? I think it was. He had something in his hand too. It must have been a gun.
Then, a loud sound rings out, possibly a gunshot. Jared, now in full panic mode, becomes convinced that the person is armed. He continues moving through the building as quietly as possible, trying to avoid being cornered. The tension builds as Jared tries to escape without knowing where the potentially armed person is lurking, or how well they know the layout of the building. Just when it seems he might get out undetected.
Whoa, whoa.
Stop right there.
Whoa.
Who else is with you?
Oh, it's just me. You scared me to death.
Okay. Get over there now.
What?
Sit down. Give your handcuffs.
Huh?
Put them on. Got it?
Okay.
Either I can put them on or you can put them on. Take your pick.
I've never put on handcuffs before.
Just put them on each side of you. How's that?
Well,
Put them in front of you, and that way you can carry them in front, okay?
what's gonna happen?
What's going to happen is the police is going to come, and then you take your name and they'll get you for criminal trespassing. It's nothing these days. It's a lot better than me shooting you, isn't it?
Was that what I heard?
Yeah.
What you shoot at?
Shoot it. See people, I shoot at them.
There
If
was
they
no-
run, you shoot. There you go.
Is
Okay?
there someone else here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be cool, nothing will happen, okay?
Alright.
I already shot one guy this way. It's alright. I'm not gonna shoot you. don't you see something says use of deadly force? What do you think that is?
I thought that was kids spray paint.
No, that's me telling you I'll shoot you. Nobody else is with you, right?
No, it's just me.
Okay, if I see somebody, I'm going to end up probably shooting them.
Oh no, if I were with someone and I know you shoot people, I would have gotten them.
Okay, I just don't want, they say wait, they scare me, I'll shoot in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's just life.
The situation takes a turn. Out of nowhere, a man appears and confronts Jared. Clearly agitated and carrying a firearm, the man demands that Jared stop and identify himself. The confrontation quickly escalates when the man orders Jared to handcuff himself. He claims he's going to call the police and hold Jared until they arrive, suggesting that doing so is preferable to what could have happened if he had decided to open fire instead. The man talks erratically, switching between threats and reassurances. He makes repeated references to using force, points to markings near the building indicating potential threats, and even suggests he has a right to shoot trespassers. He continues questioning Jared about whether anyone else is with him, and insists that if he sees anyone else, he won't hesitate to act violently. Eventually, the man tells Jared to get into his car. Jared, left with no real choice, complies. The man puts Jared's gear in the trunk, assures him that the police will handle things, and states that Jared will likely only receive a trespassing ticket.
What we're going to do is we'll throw your camera and your bag in the trunk, okay? I'll put my gun in there too, all right? We'll get in a little red cart, we'll just drive up here, set everything out, police will come, they'll ask you for your driver's license, and they'll give you a little ticket.
Jared chose not to record this part of the interaction, fearing that the man might become violent if he noticed a camera still rolling. According to Jared's explanation after the incident, the police didn't arrive for another hour and a half.
Sit down.
During that time, while officers were speaking with the man and Jared, two young teenagers approached the factory using the same path Jared had taken earlier. The man then made a chilling remark directly to the police. If he saw those kids inside the building, he'd shoot them. Tragically, not long after Jared was taken to the station for trespassing, a call came in reporting that two teenagers had been shot at the factory site. Fortunately, it turned out the man had been using a weapon loaded with non-lethal pellets. Still, both teenagers had to be taken to the hospital for treatment. Following an investigation, the man was identified as 62-year-old Ken Thomas. Despite everything, including firing at the teens, he was only given a 2-year probation sentence. Since that encounter, Jared has not returned to that abandoned factory again. The man's behavior appears to fall somewhere between vigilante justice and a dangerous overreaction. His readiness to use what appeared to be lethal force, even against minors, raises serious questions about his mental state and whether he should have had access to a weapon at all. Some viewers believe he may have been patrolling the area independently, possibly assuming a self-appointed role in guarding the property. Given how unstable the man seemed, many wonder, what would have happened if Jared had been less compliant, or if the weapon had been real ammunition? Would this have ended as just another disturbing video, or something far worse? Hold on a sec. If you're enjoying this so far, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Let's continue. Finders Beepers History Seekers is a YouTube channel run by two urban explorers who travel across the globe documenting their visits to long-forgotten abandoned places. One unique feature of their content is that they always bring along their dog, outfitted with a small GoPro to help capture footage from a ground-level perspective, often revealing things they might otherwise miss. In March 2023, they shared a new exploration video from an old abandoned home somewhere in the UK. The first part of the footage shows them navigating the cluttered space, coming across piles of history books, kitchen tools, and all sorts of forgotten household items. At first, the place seemed like a typical abandoned residence, messy but unremarkable.
And then why has that got a lock on it there for a bathroom cabinet? That makes no sense at all. Bear, you're just causing so much bother. Did you hear that? Someone has definitely just run down those stairs. Hello? 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 We're not secure. We're not going to do anything. We're not going to hurt you. Urban explorers. Just having a look round. Hello? I'm going to have to watch you back. That was definitely somebody running down the stairs. 100% that was someone running down the stairs.
Roughly 25 minutes into their exploration, While flipping through a collection of old books, the duo notices something odd, a bathroom cabinet secured with a lock. Before they can fully process it, a sudden noise interrupts them. They clearly hear the sound of rapid footsteps descending the staircase. Startled, they begin calling out, announcing their presence and making it clear they mean no harm. They continue checking the house, but no one responds. Despite thoroughly searching, there's no sign of anyone. Still uneasy, they decide to review the footage captured by their dog's camera to see if it picked up anything they might have missed. What they find is deeply unsettling. Moments before the footsteps were heard, the dog's camera records a brief but clear shot of someone hiding beneath a bed in the upstairs bedroom. The image is a bit shaky and dim, as expected from a dog-mounted camera, but it unmistakably shows a human figure tucked under the bed. Even after making that discovery, the explorers continued filming for another 20 minutes before leaving the house, later admitting they felt extremely unsettled once they had a chance to review everything. To this day, they never figured out who that person was. The most plausible explanation is that the person was an uninvited guest, possibly a squatter, who didn't expect anyone else to enter and panicked when they did. It's also possible the person was hiding from them out of fear, not malice. However, the idea that someone remained silently hidden just feet away is undeniably chilling. If they hadn't reviewed the footage, they might never have known anyone was there. So the question remains, how often do explorers think they're alone, when in fact, they're being watched? Exploration Unknown is a YouTube channel run by a creator named John, who has been sharing his urban exploration adventures since 2016. Over the years, he's uploaded dozens of videos capturing the eerie beauty and real-life risks of abandoned buildings. In March 2019, John teamed up with another explorer to visit a deserted home with a dark history. According to local rumors, the woman who once lived there had tragically taken her own life sometime after the death of her child. Not long into the video, it becomes clear just how dangerous the structure really is.
The floor is gone right there. That's a deep drop. These floors are not very stable.
Hear it?
Yeah. You guys check out that fireplace.
If that falls, dude, I don't know what it's going to do to the rest of this house.
Yeah, I know, because that's a load-bearing wall out there.
That's going to be a lot of weight to hit this floor. I'm really nervous about that right there.
Yeah, and look at the ceiling.
We need to get out of here before that happens.
Parts of the flooring are completely gone. The wood is rotting, and the ceiling looks like it could give way at any moment. They comment on the risk posed by a massive fireplace, which appears to be sitting on a failing support wall. If that wall were to collapse, it could potentially bring down a large section of the house. Though urban explorers often talk about the dangers of running into squatters, aggressive animals, or law enforcement, one of the biggest and most overlooked hazards is the very structure itself. In buildings this old and decayed, a sudden collapse or a fall through weakened flooring can turn deadly fast. Before they could make it far into the house, the danger became more than theoretical.
To chance it. What do you think, Tim? I think we talked about it.
It hasn't moved anymore.
Let's just stay away from that area.
Yes.
Let's go back here to the room where the wife... You didn't fall through the floor, did you?
No, but it cracked a little.
Oh man, there's a crib in here. Oh, shoot.
Okay.
Oh,
You all right?
shit, yeah. Well, I just fell through the floor. Ow, God.
You alright, man?
Oh, shit.
We need to go.
We gotta get out of here.
As John and his companion tiptoe into what looks like a nursery room, complete with a crib still in place, the floor beneath John suddenly gives way. Although he manages to shift his weight just in time, one of his legs breaks through the wood and he nearly falls into the basement below. Thankfully, he avoids a full fall by catching himself on his other leg, but it's a close call. A fall from that height could have left him severely injured, or worse. Shaken by the experience, the two explorers immediately decide to leave. They retrace their steps with extreme caution and make their way back outside without further incident. John has continued to post regular content since that day, but he's never returned to that particular house. This incident serves as a stark reminder of one of the most real and immediate dangers in urban exploration: structural failure. Unlike paranormal activity or unexpected encounters, collapsing floors or roofs can leave permanent consequences or end lives. It also shows that even experienced explorers can underestimate a building's integrity. What if John had been alone that day? Would anyone have even known he'd fallen? The scariest part of urban exploration may not be what's lurking in the shadows, but what's right beneath your feet. That's all for tonight's video. Which encounter gave you chills? Let us know in the comments below. Got your own experience? We want to hear it. And whatever you do, don't miss what's coming next.